What's up guys, back with another year of content. We've been making content on this E30 forever. This isn't specifically about the E30, but as you can see by the title, we got a new BBS spoiler, front spoiler in the collection for now. This is kind of like a plan B backup piece for the coupe build because I do want the other BBS valves, which I'll cover later in the video after we do the unboxing. But it took over a month. I think it took about exactly a month to get here. Usually it's probably about 2 weeks to get the piece, but obviously being around Christmas time, as you can see the Christmas tree still behind me. So it's I think December 23rd right now, so I just got it 2 days ago. I think I got it on the 21st, so I've had the piece for a couple days now, and did the unboxing and all those clips that you're going to see after this, but just never got around to shooting the intro for it. So if you guys have been following the channel, I do collect pieces, rare pieces. I'm really a big fan of new old stock pieces, and that's what this piece is. So I'm kind of just like a big fan of BBS stuff and new old stock stuff and just collecting rare parts for the E30. So this is technically just going to be going in the collection, but I wanted to get it because I was flipping some parts of my own and stuff like that and basically paid no money out of pocket for this. So I went ahead and got it, and yeah, this will be the first video on the channel for the year. If you guys I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, but probably like around the 2nd or the 3rd maybe, but a few days ago on the second to last day I did a blooper video, or what's done in my E30 video, and then I did a blooper video. So if you guys want to check those out, and also I did do a short film if you want to check that out for Halloween on the channel as well that features the E30. So yeah, it's just gonna basically be a unboxing video and a history video, and you know, just like the normal things I kind of do like a little lesson or whatever on the piece, and like the history on it. So got some catalogs and stuff from the NOS, so I can take you in on some close-ups on like the piece. And this is kind of just like the forgotten midway child of the BBS front spoilers when it comes to people running them. Let's jump right into this unboxing. Alright boys, so another new episode. This is obviously just the unboxing. I still got to shoot the intro to this video, but as you can see, we got the A cam over there with the working on 24mm on. It's kind of tight, but I just wanted to do the dual angle thing. Make sure this is down enough for you guys. But yeah, we're just going to do an unboxing of this BBS front end. That is technically just going to be a collection piece for now, but it's also kind of like a B plan if I don't come across the other one, which we'll talk about in the history section after this. So, but yeah, this took like a month because it's basically Christmas time. It's December 22nd right now, so these videos won't be posted until the beginning of the year sometime, probably like the 1st or the 2nd or whatever. But I just figured I would do the unboxing on the bed, since my last front BBS valance I also unboxed on the bed, so I kind of thought it'd be cool to keep some continuity between the videos. But also because I don't feel like being out in the garage because it's like super cold out. Gotta see how Michael put this box. I'm not sure. This was the box here. This way. Alright. Like I said, this is a new old stock piece, so brand new, never been mounted, never been painted. It looks like it fits pretty well in here. Looks like he packaged it really tight. Now, I've been telling Michael that I was going to buy this for probably a year at this point, and just never got around to it, but finally got around to it. So, I'm not sure if you can see in the camera. But this is the least known BBS spoiler, I would assume. It's got a little cap here, covers the mounting plate. I've never seen this one in person. My friend has one. I was actually going to sell it to him, but he didn't have the money for it, so I figured I might as well just pick it up for the collection. I'm not sure if you can see right here. I'll probably bring it with the other camera, but it has the front, the number for the BBS part number here. See it. Like I said, I'll take you in with the A cam so it's better quality, but this is what she looks like. I'm also going to be shooting a cool little video, kind of like a Christmas video for like a BBS Christmas. If you can see, I got my RSs down there that are going to be getting rebuilt sometime over this next year for the coupe build, which is this is one of the pieces that may go on that car. But let's get the other camera out and do a little close-up. Alright, so we're just going to do a little kind of overview of it. Of course, we'll take some more, like, you know, professional photos or whatever where I have like space, but just going to kind of go over it. Like I said, new old stock BBS valance. This is kind of like the mid-child between the early model and the late model kits. We'll go over here to the front. Let's see if we can get a focus on this. So we got the part number right here, type 211033. KBA is what, 36212. But obviously that's how you know if something is original. They do not make any replicas of this piece on the market, so there's no way to get an actual, like, a fake version of it. Looks like there's a cap here that covers something. I'm not sure what it covers. Covers like the, oh yeah, it is a cover. Looks like it's velcroed on, but I guess it covers for where the mounting goes over the front bumper guard, or the front bumper mount. Looks like there's a mounting tab here, mounting tab here, and yeah, like I said, this is a aerodynamic piece, of course, so that's what these are for right here. These are obviously brake cooling ducts, and there is actual pieces that go to this that are like plastic, kind of like the ones that go for the stock late model valance. There's pieces that go for this, that connect to this, that go feed the air to the brake, of course. Same thing on this side. Then of course it just has like the little bump out on the bottom. So yeah, this has like the whole little aerodynamic stuff on the bottom to cool off the brakes, because obviously BBS pieces are aerodynamic pieces. Got the little side 3 marks on this side, then it kind of sloops down in the back. But I basically have all of the, or I have 2 BBS front spoilers so far. I got the late model and then this midway early model, which I'll show a picture of what the side skirts look like with it, because they were released with the door pod side skirts that also fit the late model. So that is currently the 2 that I have. I do want to get the other one, but I'll go ahead and go over this when I do like the little history section that I'm going to be going over here next in the next clip. Let's go ahead and get this under the tree and shoot the little video. And as you can see, we got these tabs here that probably mount to the valance itself. Got those tabs. This little tab probably goes under the bumper, so it keeps it straight. Little tabs on these as well, and then another one. So yeah, like I said, this is a new old stock piece. Can't beat that. And I do like the look on it. My friend Michael in New York, or I think he lives in New York, yeah. He has one of these on his car, on his Vert, which I was originally going to sell it to, but he didn't have the money for it, or he didn't want to spend the money for it, so I ended up buying it myself. But yeah, hope you enjoy this little edit I got to do tonight, so I'll put that in right after this for like a little short. Then I'm also going to throw in like some photos from that little post. But yeah, or to tell what date it was made. Usually they got the roundels on the inside. Oh, it's right here. I'll go ahead and flip it around. I always forget to show you guys that. Made in West Germany, so you know it's super old school. But it was made in '86. Sure if you can see that on there, but made in '86. So yeah, cool little piece. We'll go ahead and get into the history after these clips. so we're just gonna do like the little kind of like history lesson or whatever. Just kind of go over the history of the piece and kind of compare it to the other ones as well. As you can see in the beat cam down here, I do have the beat cam set up so we can kind of look through these catalogs. This is what this one looks like. But yeah, it has the actual drawing that you saw in the short before this video for Instagram. You guys check that out. Obviously it's before this clip, so this is just kind of like a drawing from BBS. This is all in German, so I don't really speak German, so I translated what these little pieces down here say. So yeah, I translated all that stuff so we can kind of like go over, you know, what the idea was behind the piece. Obviously it's an aerodynamic piece, and like I said, this is between the kind of like the very first one that they did, which I'll show you as well. So like I said, it was this one's the first one, which is like I'll get a better picture, but that's the first one they did. And then of course the wide body kit, which is this one. And then this came out, this one, like you see in the stamp, was 85 or 86. But we'll kind of go over the little ad or whatever for this. So obviously you have the front lines right here, and it translates down here to obviously the 325s that had the oil cooler, so the vents are there for the oil cooler to get some air, of course. Down here where it's got the arrow for these little air cooling ducts, this down here translates to brake cooling ducts, even for wider wheels. Like obviously, you know, a lot of these cars, I think like the 16x8s were a little bit wider than, of course, they got the bigger tires, so these little air scoops were down here. And there are little like vent pieces that go for the actual bumper itself, which I'll throw some pictures on the screen that I found my friend had. He offered like 2 years ago for me to buy them, but I just never bought them because I didn't think I was going to buy this piece. So kind of unfortunate, but yeah, that's what those are for. Then of course, like I said, those little black pieces kind of like channel the air to the brakes so you can get better braking, cooling, of course. And this is like part of the, I call this piece like the forgotten BBS spoiler, because obviously you don't really see it too often. I didn't even know anything about the piece before I was checking on like some Russian forums like back in the day, trying to figure out some information on the pieces, and came across the Russian car with those and the same side skirts, because I was looking up for the door pod side skirts before I bought mine or after I bought mine. So you can see that in this little photo up here as well, where they have the side skirts and they're getting glued on. But there's also another close-up of the actual first piece, but it has like the different elements that it's made from. So this is all in German, and I just had to translate everything. Then we have this right here, which I'll zoom in on the video, just them getting ready to mount it on the car. But yeah, cool little ad. Like I said, the other kit is this one, and it comes with the door pods that are actually on the late model kit as well. So that's when I was originally looking up for them, but they came out originally with this kind of like crossover piece. This is what it looks like on the full car, which looks pretty dope. I do really like the look of it. Like I said, there's 4 different variants of the front spoilers, and of course this one, the very first one, like I said, the late model one, which I also have, that's going to go on my actual late model car. And then there's the one that's specifically on the wide body variant, which is this one. So they're all 3 different looks. This kind of looks really close to the first one they came out with, so I'm not sure if there's different part numbers for those, but I know this is a separate piece that somebody has put on their car before, even though it's part of the wide body kit. Alright, so I found this. This is like an 84, I believe, or 85 piece. But yeah, here's the original drawing for the BBS Valance here, which you'll see in the B-cam. Hopefully we're in focus. I can't really see on this little screen. But this is the original drawing from the person who drew it, or designed the actual front splitter, or the front spoiler. And yeah, pretty cool to see the original drawing for it. As you can see, it was stamped right here, March 14th, 1983. So pretty cool. Just wanted to show that little thing off, just because it's the drawing for it. Alright, so this is going to be the last thing we're going to check out. It's just going to kind of cover the price. This is a US spec, one that I found on eBay. A friend sent me to it, so I decided to check it out, and then I ended up buying it. But this is the price list from 1990. I've never seen this one like posted online, so of course people that have the physical copy have it. But basically it has like the same pictures from the same ads, like the same front picture here. But yeah, this is just going to cover the prices for them, and back in 1990 when this was published, this piece that we just got here, part number 2130035, the list price for it from BBS back in 1990 was $345 US dollars. So with the inflation calculator I looked at online, in today's money it's like $832 or something like that. So it was $345 when it was back in the 90s when it was made. But yeah, it was actually pretty, I guess it was pretty expensive for back then, considering $832 is a lot of money. But yeah, I thought it was cool that this was in here, but it says 85 to 87 before obviously the late models came into play. But I do really like the piece, I guess, after looking at it for a while. I more so like it just because it's a new old stock piece and kind of goes with the collection. But like I said, this is just going to be a B, like a plan B for if I can't find the other original one that I want, which is over here, this front spoiler, which you probably can't see. But yeah, it says up to 85, so that was, like I said, technically the takeover for this before the actual late model kits came out and came into play. And the original one here was $389, so it's a little bit more money than that. Of course, the prices could be a little bit different from what the actual prices are, like when the pieces first came out, you know, 85 or 87. But like I said, this is a 1990s or a 1990 piece, so that's what the price was back then. So I just kind of think it's cool to have this piece. Definitely glad I got this one, but just wanted to kind of go over some little history and just like show off like the diagrams and then kind of cover the pricing that it was. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to throw in the video for people that dislike E30 history, or people that like BBS history, or maybe you're trying to find one and you found one for your E30 and you came across this video or whatever. But so yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Be sure to check out the other videos linked at the end of this video, and thanks for watching. Peace. Well, here we go. Peace. Hopefully we're in focus this whole clip. I'm not really sure. Peace.